Hey up, welcome back, hope you're alright. Today I've got another unboxing video and this is a very special edition one I've got for you, as I've acquired quite a good bit of stuff again lately, and this is going to be a South African edition because everything I've got has come from South Africa, and I've teased this a bit in some Facebook groups and some other close mates that are also fans of this, and yeah, let's just get stuck into this because guess what? I have all of this to get through. One box, two, and some bits at the top here. Everything mixed bag of VHS, DVDs, and some posters. So I've been very busy trying to acquire all this stuff. It's not just Jackie Chan stuff like me. You can see my big massive head poking out. Let's put this back down to one side, and yeah, let's just not waste any time. Let's get through this. Got some really cool stuff, and we'll go through the story of how I've got everything at the moment. But first things first, it won't be like me mentioning South Africa without mentioning Sabrine or MSK posters on eBay, because I dipped again just to get something from her. And as usual, if you watch any of my unboxing videos, they're always posters, and here's everything that I got from Sabrine lately. So normally when I do, I get a poster, and I sometimes will get some extra complimentary bits. So let's show you what I got first, because I saw this and I went, it looks familiar, and I can't remember if I got it, but panic buy, that's something I've learned from Paul Dre recently. When you watch this, panic buying. But here we go, we've got a South African, let me move backwards a bit, let me try and get this. South African poster of Shaolin Wooden Men, one of my favourite Jackie Chan films and one of my favourite low-way films, and that's utter class, if you can see all of that. Yeah, I like these South African posters. I've nearly got them all. I am trying to find any more than just the classic kung fu stuff. I've got a set of laminated Snake and Eagle Shadow there, and I have Drunken Master, To Kill with Intrigue, Fearless Hyena, Half a Loaf, Spiritual. I think I've got Dragon Fist. If not, I need that. Magnificent Bodyguards. I could do a new Fist of Fury. There's loads. I love to find any more of these. So I know Sabrine's on the lookout, bless her. But yeah, I like to find like Police Story, if there are any stuff like Armour of God, like we get on with VPD stuff, like video shop posters. There's some class stuff to be found in South Africa, and I'm really chuffed to bits to be finding this stuff. So that's one poster down, we'll put that there. And she normally sends me some complimentary bits, so we've got two DVDs here. Here's one, I already own this, but it's a UK Jackie Chan My Stunts, My Story, Hong Kong Legends DVD set. Mondays. I already have it. I've had it years since this came out. But that is very much appreciated, my love. Thank you. And I have a South African DVD of The Tuxedo. And this is the Sterkenoka label. I've got a few VHSs stashed. Yeah, I think I've got some Van Damme's, maybe Jet Li. I've got a few of the label dotted around here, but not many of the DVDs. I have some Jet Li's in with this somewhere, but yeah, The Tuxedo, not one of my favourite films. I'll be dead honest with you. But yeah, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much for popping that in with the poster. We got other stuff. I've got this VHS sleeve of Casanova 1, Strike of the Thunder Kick Tiger. I've never seen that one as a kung fu film, so just let me know if it rings a bell. Sometimes maybe South Africa just gets different titles than what we do. But yeah, that's a very unique little extra. Let me plonk that there, and let's get this one. She's also sent me this, which I've seen this film once, and I might have to give it another go in again. But it's the Hot, the Cool, the Vicious. Is it Thunder Legs are calling? Dorian Tan from and the Deaf. Yeah, Don Wang, Tan Tao Liang, or Dorian Tan he was called. But yeah, I remember that being pretty decent. But yeah, that's a pretty sweet extra poster there for collection. We've got there, and we've got one more, another big one. And this, I think, it's another film I haven't seen. I think this is a Bruce Exploitation film, Return of the Red Tiger, with Bruce Lee. Bruce L-E with one E. I'm not really the biggest Bruce Exploitation fan, I'll be dead honest with you. I know everyone went mental for the... Oh, here we go, we got a cameo. What's up, Shags? Come on, he don't like the doors being closed at all. Bless him. Alright. We're doing a video, you chunky bugger. But yeah, that's a beauty. So that's from Sabrine. That's very much appreciated, my love. Come on, fat man. That's it. You can't say hello to everyone. You don't like being alone, do you? You're going to help us. You're going to help us. Right. This particular box. There's a South African VHS Facebook group, and this is where these next two come from. There was a person, I think last year, Charmaine, made a post. There was some really good look, some pretty damn cool stuff in that, and no it came of it. She came back again, and I was quite lucky to be the one that messaged, and she went, yeah, and bless her, she was really patient with us. And she posted this to me. It's a bit complicated, there's no postal service in South Africa. Everything's courier service, and I'll warn you, if you do buy out, the postage is fucking insane. You're really coughing out, and I've spent money on postage. But for some of these stuff, and being a collector, how the hell did I open this bugger now? There we go. There's some pretty cool stuff in here, and now this is all VHS, and we're going to start where, tell you what, let me rest this on here, and let me start bringing some stuff out. And here's one. We got Jet Li, Claws of Steel, the export title, which would be originally The Last Hero in China, by the Viking video label. This is in mint condition, absolute perfect condition. I think Charmaine said she used to run a video shop, and there was just stuff that were lying around, and yeah, the sticker's fallen off. That's alright, I'll have to Pritt stick some of this on. But yeah, I've tested this one, this works well fine, yeah. But yeah, pretty cool film, and like one thing with South Africa, everything's the original export dubs. So this was pretty hard to find in the UK. Unless you pirated or bootlegged stuff in, if you were lucky, but yeah, and there's the spine of it. Claws of Steel, good fun. 88 Films got this out of a year on Blu-ray. It's up there. Yeah, it's a pretty fun film. And yeah, talk about Jet Li. If you saw me 4K unboxing, I've got a lot to say about them, and I've had a lot to say on Facebook groups about export dubs and that whole palaver. That's getting saved for another day. But yeah, other than that, Claws of Steel, that's a really mint video. The next one by CFV Video. This isn't a Jackie Chan film, but it's The Dance of Death. And yeah, this is the one that he choreographed whilst I think he wrapped up his low waist stuff, and he went to be loaned out with seasonal films. There was this, and I think the 36 Crazy Fish. He's done that. So yeah, this is a pretty cool cover, this, and a pretty cool variant. I do have the South African poster to this as well. Yeah, Impact Video, CFV. I don't know why it's got this cover, but it's got Impact Video, and I feel like Impact Video is a bit more of a, it's like the South African Eastern hero sort of thing. Like they look legit, but some of it comes across a bit like it's been bootlegged. I don't know. I can't find those answers at this moment in time. But yeah, that's a pretty sweet variant. And on the back it shows stills of Jackie choreographing Angela Mao in this film. And that, yeah, it's a pretty cool film. It is. It's a pretty cool film as well. Next up in the same cover. Oh shit, the box is falling apart. Half a Loaf of Kung Fu. Another classic film. Yeah, and there's a unique thing to opening credits to this, because in our English one, you'll see the opening credits to the film. You see the still of Jackie doing cartwheels with the flickering images. That's missing out of this. This has got a completely different intro. But other than that, it's again, everything's original English export, dubbed with South Africa. We'll open it up, and there different sticker on front. Impact Video again. They're quite prominent. There's some pretty cool stills there if you see the back of it. That's again big box. That's pretty damn sweet. Oh shit, my table falling. Putting too much weight on it. So the next one, this is a beauty. So I only saw the spine of it. Now they know me and Paul went Dragon Masters, and it looks like Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars, which if you turn it this way, it is. Impact Video again. This is why I thought this is a bootleggy type label, because they've completely stolen the UK VPD cover and altered it. And you see the back, it's all the same. Like, tell you what, like me, be a pain it bum crack. Let me compare Twinkle Twinkle. Turn into a comparison video now. Let's change. Let's see what. Yeah. So UK VPD, the South African edition, and we'll show you it backs. Almost identical to the colour design, and then you see the spines together. Yeah. Yeah, and when I played this, talk about the intro credits, it just goes through the, the stuff, and instead of coming up as Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars, it's got this real like barcodey Dragon Master thing, flicks off a few seconds and then cracks on with the film. Yeah, bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre how, over the years people chop up films and pass them off as their own, but it's still very unique. They're all mint condition, these, and this next one, and I know Paul Dre's watching. I know this could have turned out into like, put that box there. This could have turned out into something where I could do a different video where it could have landed on gold, but no, it turns out it's not what we thought, because if you watch Paul Dre's last video, the Jackie Chan Appreciation Group, it talks about a rare export dub, a Rumble in the Bronx, and he's swear blind. It's lying somewhere in South Africa, and here is the South African Stared Kanoka on video of Rumble in the Bronx, and unfortunately, this is not it. Tested it. I've shown Paul it. No, unfortunately, close but no cigar. This is the Miramax edition, the Jackie Chan voiced over dub. And there was a possibility, this could have been a feature on its own. Thinking we found a bloody rare cut of the film. And this kind of ties into what I've been going on about with other versions of films. I like to see different versions of films and make people happy, and I get it. There's some of these things, just the rights to stuff. People have all the rights to a film, and then they get chopped up. Someone's got this version, and you can't have a complete version. I'll go more in depth on this Jet Li set, but yeah, somewhere in this planet there is a version of this with a different. Oh, let me show you back of it there. Everything on this VHS screams. There's no sign of Miramax or New Line Cinema It says Golden Harvest there on the back. It was pointed towards we're going to strike gold, thinking this was it. And I've got a theory that this cover was produced ready to go with an export dub, and then literally last second, no, that can't be used. We've got the Miramax one. That's got to be used instead. So the theory is it's got to be a first generation bootleg hiding somewhere, and there's people that I talk about they might have seen it back in the day and like discarded it. It's called Kenning it's the full Uncon cut with the scar. I think it's just a different English dub, and the voice actors that did Drunken Master 2 that should have done it. Yeah, this could have been its own video in its own right, and we could have asked Paul to be a part of it and see if we could have found one of the rarest cuts of a film, and it's just interesting to find, really. But unfortunately, it's a Miramax. But that's a very cool item to find, and but yeah, and Paul says there is that version out somewhere, and I joke that like that film, First Strike, Nice Guy, Who Am I, Thunderbolt as well. They're all hostage by Warner Brothers, and I do have a Warner Brothers DVD Japanese of Thunderbolt, which has their export dub or the export cut of the film. That leads me to believe Warner Brothers must have the export cut, or the export dub, sorry, should I say. And if they do, for the Christ on a Bike, it needs to be released, and you can make money out of this. We have the rare version of this film. Lend it to someone, or do it yourselves. Not that rubbish Blu-ray we got over here. 25 quid for fuck all on it. Now there needs to be some better care and attention going on to these, and I've had my mini rant. But yeah, thought we struck gold. Unfortunately, no. But that's a beauty. So yeah, there's an export dub of that hiding somewhere, and someone has it. And if anyone, Warner Brothers has it, and they're just not going to release it, which you should do. If anyone from Warner Brothers sees this, or any insiders seeing it and go, oh, it could have rattled a few feathers, you know, if we did find it, and somehow, somewhere, and hey, Warner Brothers, gotta found it, you bastards, and we need to pump it out, and what have you, and so, anyway. So, yeah. Oh, it's got to be found at some point, and I know Paul's been after it for donkey's years. Bless him. Let me put this down here, because my table's breaking. Comes in 2 pieces, so let me put them down there, because we've got the main event on its way. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. And Charmaine, Tar, very much love. You've been really brilliant for that. So, the big box, there's 2 sets of stuff in here. I've got DVDs and I've got VHS. So, after purchasing them ones, there was a guy called Henry who messaged me and says, oh, Gaz, I'm off to go pick up 500 VHS tapes. I'm pretty confident there's some Jackie Chan stuff in there, or what have you. If I get them, I'll let you know. And he showed me his pickup truck. It were fucking full of VHS. And he goes, he skinned through them all, and he found a bunch of stuff. And I went, I'll take them. He wasn't comfortable posting to us, and that's where a lady called Belinda comes into this. She's my contact. I think back in January, I bought a load of DVDs off her. She's absolutely sound, and bless her, if I find out, she'll just ask the question. We've had some time with people that just don't reply back or ignore her, and I've missed out on a couple of good stuff. Pardon me. And she did acquire one thing that I did find on Marketplace on my investigating. So how do we tackle this big box? So yeah, there's a lot in here. There's quite a fair bit in this one. So yeah, Belinda, thank you so much. Thank you, Henry, for posting the tapes to Belinda. Then Belinda, thanks for getting them to me. And again, you wouldn't think this box would cost so much in postage. It does. So just be careful. And let's... Hey up, Shags. we've got a new box for you, and it'll turn into a little food review in a second, because bless her, just when she sent me last lot, my dad was still alive, and she sent a few. She chucked in some sweets as well, and my dad liked that peppermint crisp, so I'll have them later on tonight, love. I'll have them later on. I said I might try them now, but I've just had a Subway and it was disappointing. So where do we start? So Belinda's had a load of DVDs stashed away for me for months, and now all these VHS came my way. It might as well bung them all in one box, get them all in one hit. So let's start with DVDs, and she found this version of New Police Story, a South African edition, Impact Video. I haven't tried these yet, and again, the disc, it does look a bit bootleg. That's why I think Impact's like the South African. I won't say Eastern Heroes. Ricky put out tons of legit stuff, but he did add it in his shop some bootleggy stuff, which I am trying to find. I am trying to find certain stuff, and the Jet Li ones, and I've got one hidden there somewhere, which I'm trying to find out, but I won't ramble on. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. New Police Story. I think there was one missing out of this, but she said the disc were rubbish, so she knocked it off, and it's fine. But yeah, oh shit, you know, embarrassing me saying here. So yeah, New Police Story. We've got another. I'll put that there. Another variant. Yeah, pretty sound film. I got a German Blu-ray that I got not long ago, but yeah, I don't know who. Talk about Police Story. Another South African edition, Impact Video again, and again, you see what I mean? It's looking a bit chopped up, bootleggy sort of appearance to it. Another Police Story variant. I've got loads. I love Police Story. Absolutely love it. Yeah, that's brilliant. And there's the back of it there. So I've got another. So the New Police Story, Police Story 1. And why not Police Story 2? Then it looks like they've been copying the American covers as well to make this Impact Video again. And there's the back of it. And yeah. And there's the disc. Completely different to thing. So yeah, some interactive. It's all English language, chapters, Dolby, digital surround. There's not much else to it. It's just a film. You know, that's why I think it's all bootleg stuff. But that's another to my Police Story collection. I talk about Police Story stuff. Crime Story. Not the one that me and Paul were on about. There's a different variant, I think, with a video, a DVD, but I think this is a copy of the American. Again, Impact Video strikes again. And there's the back of it there. We just had the 4K UHD come out recently. Class from 88 Films. Available now. Go get that 4K from 88 Films. Yeah, class film. Crime Story. Yeah, and we've got another variant. And the same things as the other ones. So, do I have Police Story 3? Well, I'll have to find that. I've got to complete the set. And next up, it's not all Jackie Chan. We are going to start delving into other stuff, and we've got this variant of, I think, Shaolin Temple. I don't know what this is, Jet Li collection. I think this might be a documentary. Shaolin Years. It's pretty vague. It might be. Yeah, I think it's Shaolin Temple, the first one. The synopsis on the back is not very good. And again, this looks, yeah, Impact Video again, strikes again. Again, it looks pretty bootleggy to me. It's alright, I've been getting over a throat infection this past week or two. But yeah, that's pretty cool. What have we got here? Yeah, so we've got Impact Video strikes again, or Impact DVD. Once Upon a Time in China. The 128-minute cut. So this will be English language, so this will probably more likely be the American dub version, which it's funny how a lot of the export dubs never found, weren't truly finding their way onto DVDs, which I find annoying, but I do have the export dub. It's over there in the corner. I've been rearranging. Yeah, never mind. I do have its export dub on VHS. So again, I got that from South Africa. That's pretty cool. We got the third one. Sorry, we got the first one. We got the third one. Looking forward to watching this as well when I get a chance to it. It's just, yeah, impact video, and it just screams bit of a bootleggy sort of type feel again. And see, everything, all the features on the police story ones, they're all Viking, all impact video, aren't they? Yeah, every single one. Yeah, every single one impact video. And on this police story one, it looks like it's ripped off the impact from the Impact magazine as well. Too late for a lawsuit, I suppose. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. Got a few more. This is from Belinda. Oh, hang on, this is loose. This looks bootleggy as well. Impact video strikes again. It's a known one. Bruce Lee, Fist of Fury. There again, it just screams, and it's probably opposite way around as well. But yeah, that was pretty cool. For yeah, why not go for it? And some Bruce Lee to collection. I don't discriminate against Bruce Lee. He's not one of my favourites, but I do appreciate his stuff. And more on Bruce later, on what's on its way. So yeah, Fist of Fury, a nice little South African DVD. We've got two more. We've got Fierce Hyena, Impact Video strikes again, and you see how another version, another variant, very cheaply made, looks like a bootleg type again. I'll keep on repeating myself, you probably heard a fucking ear in it. So, and the same features, it's just interactive menus, and there's an English language on it. Fierce Hyena sound film, and we've got one more, and we've got New Metro, not Impact Video. This is more of a, I've got New Metro, got a fair few up here, and got a fair few down there at some Van Dams, but yeah, they seem to be more a legit label. Around the World in 80 Days, South African DVD. Yeah, that looks more legit. New Metro's a legit label out there, and yeah, it's yeah, I think it's on Netflix. Yeah, it is on Netflix. I haven't watched it. That should be more of a Blu-ray 4K type picture quality as well, if you want to see it in that good quality. Again, that with the Shanghai Night and Shanghai Noon. We need proper UK releases, nice fucking deluxe edition. So that's DVD. So Belinda, thank very much for them. And there's one VHS in here somewhere that she acquired for me. I'll point that out when I get to it. So right, these are all VHS from Henry. So Henry, mate, I really appreciate this. He said, I got these, and I went, I'll take the lot. I did turn me nose up at some Cynthia Rothrock stuff. There was some other Kung Fu film stuff, but it just weren't enough for me to grab the attention. But no, these did. So how do we start? We'll get rid of this one first, because this isn't a South Africa one. They must get a lot of our English titles, but here, Kick Video and the Death. It were in with it, might as well. I do have it there. So spares galore. So much appreciated. I might as well add it to collection. Shall I stick that there, or shall I stick that there? I stick that there. I'm going back, build a mountain here. I don't know what this fucking thing. Anyway. So this next bunch, they are a bit battered. It's how they were stored, but I wanted them because they were so unique. And yeah, they are a bit battered, but so South Africa do like an American style with the cardboard sleeve. And I've got a couple of them stashed somewhere. over there. Yeah, I've got to rearrange all this shelving, and that'll be tomorrow's job. Reorganising all this, so after all, then that's it. I've got to start putting everything in tubs. Right, let's start with this one, because this is really battered to death, but it looks unique. And Viking video, Brandon Lee's Legacy of Rage, and it is, as you can tell, that's fucked. But it was just such unique, and we got Michael Wong on the front, not really promoting Brandon Lee at all. He's there here in this shot, and you can see half of him. See half of him there. It's been battered to death, but I thought, you know what, I'm getting a job, what? And yeah, we might as well grab it for what it is. And let's be careful. And there it is, Legacy of Rage. Did I test this? No, I think a lot of these I ain't tested yet. I've just been waiting. I've been busy with other stuff. So, but yeah, that's pretty unique. Yeah, I will try and find a better quality version at some point, but it's sound. I knew what I was getting. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, Legacy of Rage, 88 films again last year. Blu-ray, sound film. Don't personally really jump for joy when it comes to Brandon Lee stuff as well. The sound, but yeah, after seeing that for the first time in donkey's years, that Blu-ray really made me appreciate this film a bit more. That's pretty cool. Let's pick up this one. So I found this on YouTube. Just got re-released. Well, re-released. Someone found it in really good quality. And I like to find more of Samo's films now. This is where I'm going to start hunting more. But got The Gambling Ghost, Samo Hunt, Viking video sleeve. Yeah, it's been seen better days, but this is in really sound condition. And there's the sleeve there. See with the American style with the sleeve. Sound film. It's a pretty sound film. Again, it comes in its original English export dub, which South Africa just got them all. And I do complain about my preferred viewing, but I watch film. I've got dubbed Japanese. I've got dubbed. No, I ain't got no dubbed Korean. I've got loads of different language options, but my preferred. But there's a lot of these versions of films. It does annoy me how the rights are so here, there, and everywhere. You see, like today, Rosa got announced. No English export dub. It's a Golden Harvest film. Why is it not available? And I champion an addition to have as many different versions of a film and make as many people happy. So hopefully this will be coming out soon. But it is on YouTube, Wu-Tang Collection. It's pretty sound. It's pretty sound. If you watch these films however you want, whatever makes you happy, whatever flicks you click, bosh, get off on it. It's sound with me. So that's a really cool. I've never seen. I don't think I ever saw that ever on a UK shelf. Sorry, but no, yeah, pretty fun film. I liked it, Samo Hunt, and that's my next. I like to find more of Samo's films. They must have got an abundance of these, and I'm trying to. In my brain, I'm thinking there might be a Pantyhose Hero dub lurking somewhere. There's got a Pedigab Driver. Yeah, as I'm rambling, I'll shut my gob. Next one. This is a bit battered as well, but again, I know. But this is a cool addition. Island of Fire. That's reminiscent of a poster I've got, and I think it's a Lebanese poster I have. That's a pretty sound cover. There's one side of it. That's where it's been chewed to death. It's been eaten by dust and decay over years. But tell you what, yeah, there's no sticker, but it has been. Someone's made an effort to put it on, say it's Island of Fire. But I tell you what, there's the back of it there, and there's the front. Again, we'll show you that, and the sides. But there's no mould on these tapes. Not a single drop of mould on these tapes. They're all brilliant. So that's fucking sweet. That guilty pleasure movie of mine, Island of Fire. I did do a bit of a review thing. One of my first videos I made. Go back and watch that. You'll get my opinions on this film. But yeah, that's pretty damn sweet. Island of Fire, another variant. We've got 2 more of this type. City Hunter, Viking Video. Viking Video is like the leader of all these types of releases in South Africa. Viking Video, class. And there's the front of it, reminiscent to the UK 2020 UK version. And there's the back of it there. And there's one side of it. And the other side of it. And there's another label saying Ring Records. So that must be a popular chain in South Africa for renting or buying VHS. And we've got one more. Again, they're all battered to death, but this. And I tried to find, someone teased this as a big box and the bloke fell off at face of earth. So I've got a new variant, Crime Story. Again, 88 Films just released it on 4K. You must buy it. It's brilliant. I've mentioned it again. I'm going to say it again. And the back of it there. And there's the spine on one side. Spine on like yeah. And there's the sleeve. And I'm telling you, I've checked the tapes. There's not a single bit of mould on any of these. And God knows how long they've been stashed in someone's warehouse. Which I think the guy Henry, just his pickup truck was rammed full of just VHS tapes. And bit of a jackpot. I'll be honest, I was hoping for more Jet Li to fill out the collection, but all that thought. Right, next one. Now we're going to start delving into the realms of Bruceploitation, and I thought, sod it, they came with some others, so I might as well pick these up. And we've got Mission for the Dragon, Casanova Wong is in this, and Dragon Lee, the Korean guy who also imitated Bruce Lee. If you're a big Bruce, I'm not a big Bruceploitation fan, but they came with the others that are coming. Impact Video again, another prominent. Sorry about that. And there's the tape inside. Back of it there. That's pretty sweet. I'll give it a watch. I'm definitely gonna give this a watch. So let me chuck that there. Let me chuck them there because it's all falling to bits. You know what? I'm gonna put them there. The Leaning Tower, the DVDs. I got another one. Bruce Lee, Curse of the Dragon. I think this is a documentary-ish type film, if I'm not mistaken. I'm no expert of Bruce Lee. I don't really. New Metro through Warner Brothers. Is this some form of documentary? It's got to be Warner Brothers label clapped over it. Yeah, candid interviews, classic fight scenes. Yeah, it's a bit of a documentary type film. I think there's some other versions of this. Do I have? I've only got a small collection of Bruce stuff there, but and I've got his 4K chucked up over there. That's an amazing Arrow set. But yeah, Curse of the Dragon, Bruce Lee. Let's talk about more big old Bruce, because we got Enter the Dragon, South African VHS. I would know because it's South African video. New Metro. Oh shit! Sticker falling off. Need to stick them up. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Enter the Dragon. Quite possibly my favourite Bruce Lee film. Yeah, that's sound. That's seen better days again, but you know, they've just been, they seem to be locked away. There's a bit of dust. I'll give them a good clean as well. Yeah, there's a bit of dust on these. I'll give them a bit of a good clean. That's pretty sweet. We've got another one. Fist of Fury. Viking Video. Big box. And there's the tape there. Yeah, sweet. Fist of Fury. And there's the back of it there. And there's the spine. I think I got a couple of these. I'm pretty confident somewhere up there I've got. Oh, squeaky squeak squeak skits. She's snuck through the window. She just said hello. So yeah, Fist of Fury. But then we have Way of the Dragon, or retitled as Return of the Dragon. What are you doing, Skits? Am I sat in your chair? Is that it? Oh, there's a big box there. You can jump in that. Way of the Dragon, titled as Return of the Dragon here. Yeah, because it says Return of the Dragon, and right at the bottom there's a subtitle, Way of the Dragon. Impact video. And there's the tape in there. God, it smells it. Yeah, the dusty smell on this chuffing out. These have been locked away for God knows how long. But that's a pretty cool cover, That's pretty damn sweet. And two more. This has seen better days. Yeah, but The Big Boss. I really like The Big Boss. I saw Enter Dragon first, then I saw this second. And Viking video again, yeah, there's a bit of dirt and mould in it, but I knew this. I got all the photos sent to me. Might have to put that in another case. Yeah, probably got a disease. No wonder I got a throat infection. And there's 10 minutes of trails apparently. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. I think I definitely got that. I definitely got that. Somewhere. And we got one more. I'm going to complete the set. This one I definitely don't have, which is going to my collection. The Game of Death. I consider this Bruceploitation. It's not obviously a Bruce Lee film. They just had to think of something to market and get that end fight out somewhere or another. But yeah, the Game of Death. Viking video. Spine of it. The back of it. Yeah, they never stay on, these stickers. Every time I get one of these stickers don't either stick on properly. But yeah, Game of Death. And again, I can't fault. All the tapes are just in impeccable condition. So there we've got like a huge Bruce Lee collection. It ain't all Jackie Chan, but there's a great big bunch of stuff, and we're an handful away, and we're going to get the last Jet Li out the way. New Legends of Shaolin. Impact video. Original export dub as well. Which I'll be dead honest, I'm hoping finds its way to a Blu-ray, and I'm hoping Eureka are the ones. I want Eureka to find. Actually, I tell a lie. There's a German company, Retro 36 Gold. They have a Blu-ray coming out in September, and the reason I pre-ordered it because it has as a special extra the export cut of the film, and it's this, and I'm pretty confident it's the English export dub to go with it as well. And if that gets cleaned up to Blu-ray quality, that's fantastic. It's a cool film. I've seen the American version. I've got multiple different versions of this on DVD. I've seen it in its original language as well. Yeah, this is a really cool film, especially with young kid here. They were fantastic in this, and my father is an hero. And yeah, it's only time for a UK label to get this. And I hope Eureka get this, and I risk. I think I'll talk more of the Jet Li stuff another day. I won't ramble on. I'll like fucking old man shouting at clowns. I'll turn in at my chuffing dad. Now the rest of Jackie Chan, we're going to finish off. Now this is a double, because I already got it. It's up there, but it came with it. Jackie Chan's First Strike. And like when I mentioned the Rumble in the Bronx, so this is by New Metro. And on here it blatantly says New Line Cinema. So there was no export dub of this. This is a bilingual film, and the original cut of this, there is a Blu-ray of this somewhere on my shelf from Germany. And yeah, the original cut of this, I prefer the New Line Cinema score to this, but I prefer the original cut of this film. It's class. I like. Pardon me. Try making more like a James Bondy type film. And there's the back of it there. And there's the inside of it there. So yeah. Spares. We'll stick that there. So this next one, I did a bit of sleuthing on her Facebook Marketplace. I'm having a look. I've put my son in South Africa, I'm trying to find stuff, and then this guy had a bunch of VHS tapes in it. Top left hand corner, went, that looks cool. Then I had to ask Belinda, could you reach out to this bloke, see if he'd part with it? I know him all too well. He owes me some stuff. I'll get round to him. And quite luckily, as all this came about, she did have to press him. She says, can I have it? Because my mate Gareth, he's really looking forward to this. And from the Video Warehouse, I don't know this label much, but we've got a new Fist of Fury. A new Fist of Fury variant. That's pretty cool. That's reminiscent to what the artwork we get here in England, especially with the trans-global stuff. And there's the back of it there. So the spine. And the back of it here. And that's pretty fucking sweet. That's pretty fucking sweet, that. And the inside of it there. Yeah. Chuffed to bits. Absolutely chuffed to bits. So Belinda, that's class, your mate could sort us that out. We got a couple more. Here. Well, if I could edit videos, I'd have that as a blooper, so fuck it. Anyway, I've just broken everything. Anyway, botch. In wrestling terminology, that's called a botch. Or it's just a straight up blooper. Fucking hell, you dickhead. Too much weight. You know, I bought this table from Selby, and I thought, oh, it should take some weight. So, anyway, what a good idea. Never mind. So, oh shit, where have I put that tape now? Oh, it's in there, yeah. Never mind. Anyway, I'm quite surprised my shelving's still up. Been up, what, 4 months. I'm surprised they aren't fallen off. Anyway, cut. Anyway. You daft cunt, Gareth. Anyway, I'll probably get cancelled for that, but YouTube won't. Oh, you can't swear. Anyway, let's crack on. Final 3. This is so 88 Films releasing this. 4K HD in September. It's on the site, not ready for pre-order, but this is hysterical. I saw it and I went, sure. Impact Video. Again, there's a running theme here with Impact Video, and I think that cheap bootleggy type thing, and the Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars VHS. Check a load of this. Heart of a Dragon with the Super Cop cover. We don't have to get some unique covers like here in the UK. We get some beauties and we get some oddities, but everywhere's got one. Like every place has got their weird colours for films. And I'll tell you what's a beauty. I can spot it now. Where is it? There's one called Tough Guy. That's just winning the cinema. I got one that's Drunken Master 4, and it's fucking Young Master. So anyway, yeah, Heart of a Dragon, not Heart of the Dragon. Oh, not even its original export title, First Mission. And there's the spine of it there. There's the back of it there. It's pretty. The back's pretty sweet, isn't it? And there's the tape there. Original export cut of the film. Export dub, like I say, everything South African is export dubby. But yeah, class film. Absolutely class film. That's top tier. That is top tier Chan, that. And let's go for another one. This is a bit battered, but it's fine. And again, 88 Films did a good job of this. And we've got a Steak and Ochre on video, another South African edition of Twin Dragons. And this should be exactly the same as the VPD export dub that we got here in England. Bit of the corner missing. Yeah, it's seen better days. It's really has seen better days. But yeah, look at that tape. Sell-through tape. It's weird how they call it a sell-through, but it's a big ex-rental box. We call sell-throughs the smaller one. Everyone's got the nothing, but yeah, that's pretty sweet cover, to be fair. I like that. I think that is better. That cover's better than ours. It is, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll compare it to That's a sell through. That's an ex-rental, different size, but yeah, if you compare the two, well, that's a better cover than what we got. And that's a small one. The big box is exactly the same. And we're gonna finish this off with no calamities. The last one, Viking video, and I've got another variant, another Fist of Fury, and again it's plastered sell through all the way right through. It's a bit, but yeah, I do. Can't remember if I got a sleeve of this. No, but it's again in the back. We have this problem with UK where you get a film and the back of it would show you pictures of different films. We do have a lot of new Fist of Fury, but we've got Spiritual Kung Fu and Dragon Fist added onto this as well. And Viking video. And that's a fucking cool. There's some good covers. I thought we got some, and I think Germany does some really good covers. And there, I think it's the full extended, 113-minute cut of the film, the long one. But that's it. That's everything. Skittles can meow her head off and jump in and play in that now. So I'm sat in a chair because she likes this chair, and I had to go for a bit. So I daren't put anything else. So that's everything. So I want to say thank you to Henry for all of this, to Belinda and Charmaine and Sabrine. You've been brilliant, and I think that's it for now. Unless I say that's it for now, and someone will go, I got this, and I've got more on way. There'll be more unboxings. There's going to be plenty more unboxings, and I've got stuff hidden in corner, and I've got stuff on way. But this is everything, and I like finding the South African stuff. So I don't know if anyone from South Africa would ever stumble upon this, watch it. I am pestering people because I like to find these different variants of films, and yeah, and I just want to point out I put out some shorts, and my channel's had a little mini explosion so far. I've had the new subscribers, so thank you for joining. Hope you like this, hope you like whatever chuck out. I appreciate it. So if you could give this video a like, a share. If you want to subscribe, I know there's people just check in, check out. If there's all that makes you want to subscribe, just let me know, and I'll just do my best. And I just like doing these rather than just taking a photo and put it on Facebook groups. Might as well do a video and show everyone, and you can judge for yourself. And I'm happy as Larry, me, and Shaggy sat there fast asleep, and Skittles, she wants a chair back, so I'm going to shut up and I'm going to start going through a lot of these again. So let me know in comments which one stands out to you. These will go up. I'm going to put photos of these up starting this week. They'll go up on my Instagram, they'll go on Facebook groups as well, and I'll share these off a bit more up close and personal. But other than that, I'm done, and I don't want this table to break again. I'm going to have to fix this because it does that, and I've done a bit of manoeuvring, but it don't seem to be very strong and just likes to, so other than that, let's put this away, and thank you very much for watching, and please, I'll see you on next one.